Greetings everybody. Welcome back to my camp in the woods. My name's Josh. This is JS Urban Adventures and this is a brand new episode of Hobo Cafe. Today we're going to be cooking a steak in the woods. Check it out. As you guys could see from that little B-roll right there, I've done quite a bit of work on my camp. How do you like my little bench here? And it's a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. I've been here all day. The sun's about to set. And I know a lot of homeless people choose to stay in the woods or choose to stay out of the cities. So this is for you guys. This is for my non-urban, what's the opposite of urban? Not suburban, but wilderness. My wilderness survivor hobos. You guys, this is for you. This is how to cook a steak in the woods. You can see this done in all of my Let's Go Camping videos pretty much, because I always love to cook a steak when I come camping. But this is gonna be a much shorter version. I'm just gonna prep the steak, throw it on there, and then basically I'm having beanie weenies. I got some A1. I got some steak rub. I got my steak here. Here's the steak rub, here's the steak. It was a $10, 0.81 pound New York steak, boneless. Beef choice New York steak, boneless. It's getting a little dark because it's, you know, pretty hot out here, but I've had it on some cold beers and some ice water that was in my pack, so. And then the last thing I'm having for dinner is some beanie weenies that are in here somewhere, in a pop top can. So I'll pop this, I'll put it in my pot here, and then I'm gonna cook the steak on this little grill thing that I have. I'm gonna show you guys how I prep my steaks in a minute. But here's my fire pit. So I'm gonna have to make a fire. I've got this thing. I found it one day out here in the woods. I'm gonna cook my steak on it. And I'm gonna start my fire the bushcrafting way with a ferro rod. You don't have to do that. You can cook yours. You can start your fire with just a lighter match. However, just get a little fire going, not too big. And we're gonna wait till the sun goes down to do that. So I'm gonna watch the sunset behind this mountain, and once it's a little darker, I'll use my light and I'll prep the steak and start my fire. I'm not gonna show you guys the fire making process. Well, I'll show you it, but I'm not gonna show you all of it because sometimes I spend a lot of time making my fire. Well guys, the sun is gonna set soon, and I'm gonna go ahead and get everything ready. Prep up my steak. I'm going to peel it out of the wrapper, leave it in the plastic. This is how I prep a steak. Take a knife, I've done this in a bunch of videos, stab it a bunch. Then, grab your steak rub, sprinkle it on and poke it in all the holes. My hands look really dirty, but that's just because they are. I've been messing with a lot of these spruce trees, so my fingers are covered in sap. I've also, to make sure I could start my fire with the ferro rod, somebody in my comments told me to use tree sap, so I've got a bunch of sticks covered in tree sap collected and over there in the fire. So I'm taking some burnable sticks, and I'm going and I'm popping the tree zits and collecting the sap. They're all over the tree. Oh, it's dripping. See if I can get a good one here. I got one really good one earlier. I cleaned off my pinky a little bit though before I started this. Alright, we're going to flip it over. We're going to proceed to do the same thing on the other side. Down in those cut holes that you cut. Yeah. Rub it in good. All right, there's our steak. Pop open our can of Beanie Weenies. We're just gonna put these in the pot here, and then we're gonna go get our fire started. Okay. That's a really small can. I should have got a bigger can. So that's gonna cook really fast because it's so small of a pot. Gonna put the lid on it so no bugs get in there. And now let's go start the fire. Alright, so I've got my sap covered sticks, couple of sap covered sticks. I got a lot of dry grass this time. I got more in my backpack because the dry grass worked really good last time. And we're gonna give it a shot. Alright guys, wish me luck that I can get this on the first try. Got a new lanyard on my ferro rod. Woo. Come on, get those wax sticks going. Get those wax sticks going. Yeah, that wax stick is going. Here, I got more wax sticks up here. Oh yeah, that's going good. Got these wax sticks. I mean, sap sticks. I keep saying wax stick. Oh, I don't want to burn my mic. As long as my sap sticks start burning, it should be okay. Couldn't really see what was going on for a second there. Okay. Just gotta make sure that I think I got it, guys. First try. Well, I mean, I had to spark it a couple times, but as soon as the fire started, it's going. Whoever told me about the sap, I'll thank you later, but that tree sap worked incredible. I got a fire going, and I'm just gonna throw a couple of logs on there, let it burn for a little while, let it get some coals, and then I'll talk to you guys again when it's a little darker with the light on, and I'll cook the steak up. Fire's been going for a while. That log and that log, once they burn down to just coals, I'm gonna go ahead and start cooking my steak up. Alright guys, it's actually starting to rain, which I did not plan on. I have my tarp. I think I'm gonna throw it up real fast over these branches, and then I'm gonna get to work on cooking. I gotta go fast. I've got my tarp up. The rain stopped, but just in case, I've got my tarp up. It's tied up real good. It'll keep me dry underneath there. So now I'm gonna go ahead and grab my steak and drop it on the fire. A big old steak. Nice. Stir up the fire a little bit, make sure those coals are hot. Blow on it a little bit. Good. Alright, I'll come back when it's a little more cooked, guys. Oh, I gotta put my Beanie Weenies on the fire. How do you like that light? Put my Beanie Weenies in between these rocks. Or you can grab the handle good. Steak. We've got a little bit of direct flame, but not much. So you can see that little bit there is all that's on the steak. This part isn't on the steak. Well, it's going over there a little bit, but not much. Maybe I'll back up the steak a little bit. You got the pot right on the edge of the fire. Every now and then blow on it a little bit, keep the coals red. And there you go. Now, depending on how you like your steak cooked, you can poke it or like look in your little holes that you made to see how red it is in the middle. I like my steak rare, but when I'm out here in the woods, I tend to make my steaks medium rare when I'm out here in the woods, just because they've been in my backpack all day long. I really want to make sure that anything bad is cooked out of them. But normally, if I go to a restaurant or something, I want my steak as rare as they can legally make it in that state. But out in the woods, I'll cook it a little more well done. And guys, I'll talk to you again once it's almost done. All right, guys, I'm back. I just rolled up my nightcap. It's 21% THC Tahoe OG and 21% THC cookies and cream. Super Fire Blizzy rolled in a Swisher Sweet Sticky Sweet. Swisher Sweet Sticky Sweets. Never rolled one of these before. It smells amazing. It smells like maple syrup, so I think that's what they're going for with that. That's gonna be my nightcap. Can't wait. Started drinking on my beer a little bit. It's 9:26. I started cooking at 9:05. Meaning my steak's been cooking for 20 minutes now. Looking nice. Feels pretty hard. I think it's done. Yeah, it's a little overdone on the bottom. So my beanie wings should be done too. I'm gonna grab both of these off of here. Oh yeah, it's done. A little dunner than I like it usually. But that's okay. Ooh, look at that. That's nice. That is a New York strip steak. Looks like I probably cooked that one medium. And hopefully smoke comes off when I do this. Yep, there's the smoke. And these guys are ready as well. Alright, and that's my dinner, guys. That and a beer. I'll say my quick prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, please bless this meal. Thank you for this camp out. Please continue blessing me every day of my life. And just thank you for my health. Thank you for my happiness. Thank you for my freedom. In your name I pray, Lord. Amen. This has been Hobo Cafe, how to cook a steak in the woods with your boy Josh from JS Urban Adventures. Subscribe to the channel, comment on the video, like the video, hit the bell so you know every time I put a video out, all that good stuff, guys. And check out the Patreon, patreon.com/JS Urban Adventures. Check it out, guys. I'm gonna get to my dinner. Yeah. Tripping on my A1 off. Yeah, it's still got some pink in the middle. It's medium. A lot tougher and more stringy and chewier than the ribeye. But it's about on par with the sirloin that I had. I left it on the fire a little bit too long. Roll them that one. Okay. Yeah. My beanie wings. Ooh, that's hot. Let those cool down. They're still here? What are you doing here? Trying to eat my dinner, weirdos. Leave, go home. I'm camping, leave me alone. Just kidding, come camping with me sometime soon, guys.